Oh, man. Is it okay? Is it safe to come out yet?
Yep, I think we're gonna be okay.
Ooh, that is if these French protesters don't cause us any trouble.
Welcome back, everybody, to Orange.
It's December 26th. Christmas is officially over.
Well, almost, that is.
There's still some Christmasing left to do.
So it's a good thing some of these decorations are still up to keep me in the Christmas mood.
Ooh, and speaking of Christmas decorations,
You have gotta see some of the ones down the street over here.
check this out. There's this one street really close to the Orange Circle that's sort of our little candy cane lane in Orange.
People get really into it. This house was the ugly Christmas sweater factory.
The whole neighborhood gets really into it. They have a whole house decorating contest and everything.
As a matter of fact, over here on Maple and Pine, it was voted best block.
And it's not hard to see why.
A lot of very elaborate decorating went on here, but I think the coolest stuff were the houses with a theme.
Look at that. There's no place like Gnome for the holidays.
And then the whole house is covered in gnomes.
That's some pretty punny stuff.
There were lots of good houses here, but what I really want to show you,
It's the coolest house of them all, and it looks like they haven't taken the decorations down yet.
check this out.
Do you know what the theme is here?
The theme is Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
A Home Alone themed house.
Look at that, you got Harry and Marv peeping in the windows. You've got Kevin McAllister escaping the house on his little zip line.
And best of all, I didn't even notice driving by all these weeks.
2 paint cans up there to foil the bad guys. Dude, that is awesome.
I first noticed this house because I was driving by and saw these two guys looking in the windows, and I was like, oh my gosh.
What the heck is going on there?
They're peeping Toms.
Then I noticed the kid escaping via zipline, and then I was like, oh, it's decorations.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Obviously, this looks even cooler at night, but since it is the day after Christmas, I was worried that they would dismantle it before I was able to get a nighttime shot for you guys.
Still looks pretty good in the day, though. Actually, arguably, it looks even better in the day because it really looks like there's just two guys peeping in the windows.
My favorite is the Kevin just dangling there, though. It really looks like there's a kid just dangling from a wire out here. It's pretty cool.
This is good here. It's keeping me in the festive mood.
I'm glad all this stuff is still out here today.
Because Christmas came up on me way too suddenly, and I needed a little leftover Christmas time.
Just to get everything done. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one.
Check it out.
Looks like they called in Clark Griswold to decorate this house.
It's always good to go with the pros.
Watch out there, Clark. Well, wait a minute. That's actually, he doesn't have too far to fall there.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Oh, look at this. It's all Nightmare Before Christmas. Look at that. They've got Oogie Boogie over here. They've got the Henchman. They've got Sally.
And the biggest, the coolest
Prop Jack Skellington I have ever seen.
That thing is enormous.
Would you look at the size of that guy? He's bigger than the house.
That is pretty darn cool.
They even had music playing and a children's hospital donation box. There were a lot of really great houses this year. Too many to show you all right now.
But I love that it was all sort of homegrown, DIY, low-budget stuff.
And yet still very creative. Like, look, we're in Orange, and here is an orange-themed house.
Complete with a Christmas tree on the porch decorated with oranges.
I love that. The whole thing was pretty darn cool. Definitely have to come take a walk around here
At night next year.
But for now, that's enough lollygagging.
Today is leftover Christmas Day, and we have got some chores to do.
First up, head across town to check the mail.
This is actually something I have not done in way too long.
I wonder if there's even anything in here.
There.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's some stuff. Oops.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty good.
Mostly all envelopes, which is nice, because I used to just let anybody send anything, and then I stopped having room for the anything.
This looks like it'll actually fit in the house.
Before I open this stuff, though, I gotta go do a little shopping.
As many of you may know, we have a little Facebook group for friends and fans of the show here called the Sometimes Mob.
Well, it came to our attention that a couple of mobsters have had some bad luck around the holiday time, so
Some of us in there pitched in to get a couple of kids some Santa Claus presents.
But there was one more we found out about on Christmas who didn't get any presents, and that cannot stand.
It may be a little late, but we can't let a 4-year-old go without Christmas presents.
So like I said, Christmas is not over yet. I got some gift cards in the old stocking yesterday, and this is how I want to spend them.
All right, I don't think a 4-year-old boy needs any maternity clothes.
Maybe let's see what's going on over in the toy department.
Ooh, this is awesome. This gives me an excuse to come here.
Ooh, and everything's on sale, so we can get more stuff.
Oh, dude, Imagine X. When London was that age, this was the best stuff ever.
Got some Batman stuff.
A little Jurassic Park. Oh, dude, look at the Thomas stuff. This stuff was the most fun.
You put AA batteries in these things and they run by themselves.
All around these cool little tracks here.
Probably going overboard, but that's okay.
There was a year I was having some extremely bad luck. Divorce, no job, the whole deal.
And my friend Matt McCartan from Utmost Studios
gave me $100 gift card so I could buy my kid a present.
There's no shame in taking it. It's for the children.
That was really cool of him. I will always remember that, especially since he has 5 kids of his own.
I should mention that a lot of other people in that Facebook group wanted to do this, but
I beat him to the punch.
See, my kid is 11 and he thinks he's too old for toys now.
He's at that age where we're giving all his toys away.
So I didn't get to buy any toys for Christmas this year, and I really wanted to.
Ooh, everybody needs a Mickey Mouse.
I got a confession to make, and that's actually I work part-time for Santa. Santa told me to do this.
Ah, that's what I'm looking for. You can never have too much Play-Doh.
There we go. Now, to the mob, I would like to say I was very much impressed with the number of people who were willing to come and do stuff like this.
There was a ton of volunteers, so I'm thinking maybe next year, some of the people in there, maybe.
We should set up some sort of Operation Santa Claus in case this happens again for anyone.
All right, I think Operation Santa Claus is complete.
Hopefully I guessed right with what kind of stuff to buy so Santa Claus doesn't fire me.
Well, twist my arm. While I'm here, I might as well get something for myself, right?
On Christmas Eve, my whole family ate lasagna right in front of me.
So I earned this, the family size. This was awesome. This is the coolest thing I got to do all Christmas.
And I don't want to hear anything about how nice I am, because this was a purely selfish act.
I really wanted to go toy shopping. Like I said, London is 11. He thinks he's too cool and too old for toys now.
But I did get him a pretty good present. I'll show you in just a minute. First, let's go home.
Deck the halls with my lasagna. Really need to clean the microwave. This is all for me. It's not for Dave. I don't know who the heck Dave is, but he's not getting any of this because this is my lasagna. La 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 la. Ah yes, soon Frankie Post will return to the box, thank goodness. And any time now, we'll have to put away our pencil-like Christmas tree. But first, I gotta open up all this mail. Whoa, what was this person's name again?
Diane Woodside.
Diane Woodside sent me some sweet vintage Knott and Disneyland material. Okay, that is awesome. Someone else named Randy sent us some sick pics. Oh, I see what you did there, Randy. Very sneaky. Wow, look at all these Christmas cards. I probably should have checked the mail before Christmas was done so we could have displayed these.
But thank you, everyone who sent one. That was awesome.
Some of them even had nifty gifties inside. Oh, look at this cute little baby. He's so surprised, like, it's Christmas already?
Merry Christmas, everyone, even if there is glitter everywhere now.
Okay, and now that that's all finished, and now a whole gluten-free lasagna just for me.
All right, so like I said, this Christmas, my son, London, said he doesn't want any more toys, no more action figures or anything like that.
In fact, pretty much all he did want were video games and video game accessories. Nothing wrong with video games and video game accessories, but as a parent, that's a little bit disappointing to buy. It's no fun just only buying that. Here's a digital download code, kid. So, for weeks, I've been telling him, you know, the only thing I'm going to buy you for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun, right?
And he kept saying, Papa, I don't want a Red Ryder BB gun.
But of course, when Christmas morning rolled around, the first present he unwrapped was this. Check it out. It's an official Red Ryder BB gun. The original, the real thing, a real daisy. Of course, it does not have a compass in the stock or this thing which tells time, because apparently the original Red Ryder BB guns never had that.
Apparently that was a different model of old vintage Daisy BB gun.
But they kind of combined them together for a Christmas story, you know, because Red Ryder sounds a lot cooler than the other BB gun name sounded. So anyway, he's like, oh, why did you get this for me? Of course, 10 minutes later when he was outside shooting a target with this bad boy, he loved it. So, good present.
Allie's main Christmas present was getting her iPhone upgraded, so she was very happy with that. But I think I got the best present of all.
Because I got a new blanket. Look at the size of this huge blanket. Allie made this for me out of cloth and imagination and sewing. And it's so comfortable. Ah. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, check this out. Here is my old blanket right here. As you can see from the staining and the weathering. This blanket has seen a thing or two. My great-grandmother sewed this blanket for me shortly before she died, and it's kind of like a Linus blanket. I have taken this blanket everywhere with me, all across the country, even in other countries. It went on all the tours with me in the band. This thing has crisscrossed the country more times than most people ever will in their entire lives. It's got like permalint on it. It's got holes. It's got parts that have weirdly darkened. Look, parts where there was like runs of thread being pulled out, probably by the cats. There's even a hole in it from a match from one of my band members who will remain nameless. How dare you? I have slept with this blanket in 43 U.S. states, and I still use it all the time, but it's annoying because it's a twin-size blanket. This blanket was sewn for me when I was a single young man. And so not only did I need a new blanket because this blanket's slowly but surely coming apart, I really wanted a blanket just like this one, but queen size. Especially because sometimes Allie would steal my blanket, then I had to use one of her blankets. That's no good. And because these blankets are actually made out of sheets, couple of sheets, a little batting, very simple. This is actually super huge. And I can finally share my blanket. Sweet! This was Allie's first time ever sewing a blanket like this. She worked on this forever. I didn't even know. So the color doesn't quite match up, but supposedly she's gonna make me some more, which is super exciting. People, including my great-grandmother, made me other quilts, made me other stuff, but nobody wanted to make me a blanket like this because they're like, it's just too simple. 2 sheets and some batting. But this is all I wanted for almost 20 years. All I wanted was a queen-size version of this. So I pretty much got the best Christmas present ever. Yes, I've been dreaming of this for decades. Unfortunately for Allie, now that I know she can do this, I'm going to demand more blankets, more colors, more blankets. I'm not kidding. This is the best blanket ever. Maybe I could convince her to make some more and sell them so other people could experience the wonders, but until then, it's all mine. Alright, well, last but not least, before I let you guys go, I want to show you what I got my friends for Christmas, starting with Fake Tyler. He came over last night and I was very excited to reveal his present.
Got you this present months ago. So excited.
So you never did give me anything.
Pull it out. Pull it out, dude. Pull it out gently. Pull it out, dude.
No. That is a bedpan. I'm not touching that.
No, pull it out, dude. You have to.
I'm not touching that.
Pull that out, dude. Whip it out. Pull it out. You gotta see. I put so much creativity into this.
Where did you get a bedpan?
Pull it out. Pull it out. Howdy-ho! There's a surprise in your bedpan. Save that, dude. That's original artwork. It's original artwork.
That's great.
It's worth a lot of money, maybe.
What else is in it?
Reach in there.
So reach into the bedpan, pull out the surprise in the bedpan, Tyler. This way you can go pee-pee, you don't have to get up. Just like what you always dreamed of, dude.
God. Oh. Hey, that's...
It's just Tyler, dude.
Why is that so small? Bedpan bad. Friendship bad.
There you go.
Thanks, dude.
Come on, we all know he loved getting that bedpan for Christmas. Now I'm waiting because any second my friend George is going to come through that door, and I got George and Oscar. You know, my 2 friends that everybody mixes up all the time, and I've gone on adventures with both of them together, and people get even more confused. Well, their gifts are kind of a set, so they have to open them together. So as soon as George comes in, we're going to FaceTime Oscar in Texas. Should be pretty sweet. Here he is.
See, look at that. We got George here. We got Oscar on the laptop from Oscar's Odyssey. How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good. How are you guys? I miss you.
We haven't seen you since the Clown Motel.
I know.
You remember that trip?
Oh yeah, Oscar was there, huh?
Yeah.
I do. Yes, I was there. It was one of the best trips ever.
It was.
Okay, so you got your present from me with you. You got the box? He's got the box. Okay. I'm gonna hand George his present.
Oh boy.
You guys gotta open these presents at the same time.
Okay.
So you cut your tape.
Okay, I'm gonna cut my tape.
You hold your gift. You hold your lovely... It's not a fish. I know what it looks like.
It looks like Billy Bass.
Okay, I just want to say, I found these presents for you guys like a month ago. 2 months ago, almost. Before Thanksgiving, certainly, and I've just been waiting. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wait, are you able to open it like right now?
Yeah, it's already open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Grab the paper.
All right, ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Go, Oscar.
What the?
around. They're clowns! For my two favorite clowns!
Dude, it's got a Soviet Union
I
sign
got,
on
there's
it.
like some extra.
What?
I got a little extra.
Look at this.
Mine's a little Soviet.
I put a little communist thing on George's. I put a little sickle and hammer since George hates communists.
Oh,
He got the
feet are
tall one.
backwards.
Look, George got the tall one, and you got the short one. They actually were together, dude, in the antique store. And I was like, everyone's getting George and Oscar mixed
man.
up. So you got the tall one because you're the tall one, and you got the small one, dude, because you're so small.
These are like the legs rotate. What is it?
my legs are good.
Dude, someone handmade these clowns. Someone handmade that. Imagine that. You
That's
got a
scary.
Huh?
This is scary.
So what do you think, George? Best Christmas present ever?
It's up there.
What about you, dude? You like that?
This is gonna go right next to the football helmet.
You should make him wear it. Man.
Oh man.
There you go, dude. Merry Christmas, guys. All right, dude. That's it. That's it for me. That's all my presents. I gave presents to Oscar. When are we going to see the rest of the Odyssey?
We're gonna see the rest of the Odyssey in the new year.
Okay, so you're gonna make videos again.
Yeah, starting on the first.
When are you gonna make videos?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I hadn't thought
They
about
can
it.
they can just watch mine and pretend I'm George.
Okay, that's what they usually do anyway, right? Okay.
At the meetup, there was like 7 people who came up to me. Hey, Oscar! I'm like, hey,
That makes me feel so good.
because they're little kids, you know, and I don't want to ruin it for them, you know.
That's so nice. Thank you for holding up my appearance of being a nice guy.
All right, now that I've given you your clown and you your clown, I've done my duty. That's it. Christmas is officially over. I can go home and sleep well. Goodbye, everybody.
Who's that?
Who's who?
Who's that lady in the
There's a
background?
lady in the background.
The lady in the background?
Yeah.
Where?
She's in that window back there.
There's someone in the window behind you.
Oh, my stepmom probably.
Okay.
Yo, stepmom?
Hold on. You have a stepmom? How old are you? 12?
Yes.
How old are you, bro? You 12? Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's recording. I'm just making sure my screen is recording.
Oscar's Odyssey. Oscar's Odyssey.
I'm gonna work on a new theme for next year.
You recording?
Because
See how
Oscar's Odyssey.
See how when we make this now, it makes him quiet? Like the laptop tries to do that? That's why I'm making him record too. What are you calling you?
Scam likely.
Scam Likely is calling.
Not answer.
That was my nickname in college.
you went to college?
No. Someday. I hope. Okay, you ready? Okay.
I didn't go to college.
Okay.